Telling stories is a great way to get your message across, so I have decided to give it a try. My story starts out in the martial arts, however, it ends in dance, gymnastics, and every other business model you can find the magic to compete in. So how do I start the story? I was playing with the idea of skipping the once upon a time part, but then I thought, every person you know that has ever cared about you and has always had your best interests to heart probably started every story for you with the words once upon a time. So here it goes. Once upon a master's time, a master saw a need to create something new. He thought, what if I could create a tournament on the World Wide Web? Believe it or not, that's what it was called back then. If I could create a site that could host tournaments online, then schools all over the world would be able to use it. Still thinking to myself, this could even bring in that extra cash all school owners need to keep things working smoothly in their schools. In those days, there was a lot of self-talk. I can't promise you I will remember it all for this story. However, I am sure you will get the ingenious stuff. I remember some of the first thoughts I had, and they went like this. What would the website have to look like? How would you judge events? How do the schools make money? What about prizes? Then reality set in. Ron, what are you thinking? For centuries, martial arts tournaments all over the world have been done in any venue that could be found. Most of the time, they were hot, dirty, not so safe or convenient locations. But let me tell you, these were great times. Great friends, and the memories will stay with you for a lifetime. How can I compete with that? Was I barking up the proverbial wrong tree? What was I doing trying to change the way things had been done forever? Then it hit me. I didn't have to change a thing. Do you remember that ingenious stuff we spoke of before? This was one of those moments. We didn't need to change anything about the martial arts tournament experience. We were going to enhance it. Today, the martial arts community, along with dance, gymnastics, and many other industries, will use our platform in many ways and for different reasons. Let me tell you about one of the first times I used the platform. It was at my school in Florida, West Boca Karate in Boca Raton. Nicholas was a new white belt, kind of small in stature. Mom was sitting in the spectator area while Nick was getting ready to record his first video. Nicholas was just 5, and his parents, in a previous meeting with Linda and I, expressed their concern for Nicholas. Nicholas's mom went to say Nicholas was very shy and possibly on the spectrum. Nick's parents just had him tested and were waiting for the results. Nicholas did a few takes with me, and between my personality and the funny responses to Nicholas's bloopers, Nick was smiling and getting better with each take. We did 3 takes that day. I adjusted Nicholas's gait, made some adjustments to his posture and tonality, as well as the way he interacted with the camera. Needless to say, Nicholas did just fine, smiling and proud of himself. However, this is not why I'm telling you this story. Nicholas's mom, sitting on the side, was crying to a point I had to go over to her to see if I had done something wrong. To my surprise, Nick's mom hugged me and told me she had never seen Nicholas respond to anything like this. However, this is not why I'm telling you this story. Nicholas's mom, sitting on the side, was crying to a point I had to go over to her to see if I had done something wrong. To my surprise, Nick's mom hugged me and told me she had never seen Nicholas respond to anyone this way. I have seen this same remarkable results in many of my students. I have seen the same remarkable results in many of my students. As much as I would like to think it is my funny, witty personality, I have to give some credit to the process. What I am witnessing is nothing less than magic. Movie magic. So, as I continue to speak to the remarkable benefits of the virtual competitions platform, the process, and the video memories it creates for your students, to the extraordinary monetary values it provides school owners. And now I have to say, we have outdone ourselves, a bonus program to beat anything you have ever seen. This is all possible because of the many industries and business models that will find a home here on the virtual competitions platform, and my desire to give back. If one industry, say the martial arts, has a potential of $64 million annually, what will the potential of other industries bring to the platform? If I can get one message across with my story, it would be, do this. The benefits surely outweigh your comfort zone. Nothing changes unless you change. We preach this every day to our students, family, and friends. It's time we take our own advice. Find the magic in what you do. In closing, I am happy to say Nicholas is 9 now, and he's a red belt. Nicholas is developing just fine today and has his eyes set on that black belt. To all of the martial arts instructors, dance school owners, and gymnastic owners and coaches, thank you for the work you do, and thank you for taking the time to listen.